Well, good morning. Back over here at the combine. We're trying to get this machine sold, and it's been sitting, I guess, without being run for a couple of months. Well, came over and it didn't want to start. So we're gonna go up here, and I got word that the interior fan comes on and the buzzer's going off, but it's not doing anything else. So we'll come over here and check the condition of the batteries, check a couple solenoids, and see if we can get this thing to fire up.
About 1825, I left Tennessee barely half alive, and I never would have got through the Arkansas mud if I hadn't been riding on the Tennessee stud.
All right, so we're down here now. You can get a better idea of that panel that's got to be removed. I'm gonna pop these bolts out and see if we can get access to the starter and maybe figure this out. Yeah, of course. Looked like a 9/16. Of course it's a half. Back down we go.
Well, we drifted on down into no man's land, crossed that river called the Rio Grande. I raced my horse with the Spaniards full till I got me a skin full of silver and gold. Me and the gambler couldn't agree, got in a fight over Tennessee. We jerked our guns and he fell with a thud, and I rode away on the Tennessee.
There's our starter, right in their face. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go turn the key on. I'm gonna get the power probe. We're gonna put power to it, just see if anything happens with the solenoid. And then I'm gonna go and put the jump box and put direct power to the starter. And if the starter doesn't move, we know it's bad. Looks like somebody's already skinned a wire up in here trying to test and jump it off before, because they couldn't get to anything. So right here, it'd be easy to replace this starter. The hard part is just climbing up and down with all your parts and tools. So if you had a helper, it'd be really easy to take this starter off and pop a new one on. All right, let's get some tools. Sometimes old-fashioned screwdriver's all you need. Let's see what happens. Starter's spinning, the solenoid's not engaging the Bendix.
It's buzzing good right now.
That's the fuel pump. That's the fuel pump. The fuel pump is coming on. Yeah, go ahead.
You said yes?
Yeah, go ahead. Is that it? Okay. Just a minute. I'm going to test something. Just turn the key to the on position.
I was trying to do this shifter and make sure it's in neutral.
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
I'll do it. It's buzzing right now.
Right.
What are you checking, the fuel pump?
I'm checking all your voltage.
Oh, okay. That got a good buzz. That's stronger than yesterday. There you go.
There it is. Hang on.
I noticed when that wheel's turning, those belts aren't spinning. Does that matter or not?
You're not supposed to.
Okay.
Do you mind coming up here? There's a lot of climbing up and down.
What about this little fuel pump thing back there, the prime? Should I do that?
We got to get it spinning over faster.
You think any of these other vice grips may not be good enough?
Well, to be honest, the cables aren't good enough. That's the whole problem. It's not pulling too many amps because they're bad cables.
Yeah, still smoking back here on this, even the one
I mean,
put the vice grip on.
only thing I know to do
Yeah.
is go get my jumper cables out of the truck, put a cable directly from the starter to the battery because it's not getting a good ground with that cable.
Okay. You want me to get you some jumper cables?
Now, having said all that, this is probably going to have to be how it started until that's fixed. So, do we start it now or wait?
Show him it runs, and we can.
Yeah?
Show him it runs, and then we can
Decide. All we want to do is hook up a ground.
hook up the ground.
That's all. Yeah. Just put the black on the battery cable there. On the battery.
Put the on the
Negative.
Do I need to leave this thing on? This booster, this thing right here that you got on here? Huh?
You leave it.
So I hook this onto the same vice grip on the battery close.
You can hook it on the other one.
On the vice.
On the negative side. You can hook it on the other battery. No. That's positive.
Oh.
I can't see it.
I hook it on the negative right here.
Then hand me the other negative. You want to hook it directly to the engine block of the starter. Enough for the reach. Yeah.
I hooked onto the vice grip that took onto the.
Okay. Now. Not helping. All right, so you can see we've got good batteries. I checked those with that tester there. And those battery style cables, they're the clamp-on kind, just the way they are that you can see. The batteries are good, they load tested good. Fuel pump's coming on. Got power in the dash, the buzzer's working. The key is doing absolutely nothing, no click, no nothing. So I'm afraid you've either got a bad starter solenoid, a bad starter, or one of those solenoids is bad.
About 1825, I left Tennessee barely half alive. And I never would have got through the Arkansas mud if I hadn't been riding on the Tennessee stud. I had some trouble with my sweetheart's call. One of her brothers was a bad outlaw. Sent her a letter by my Uncle Fudd, and then I rode away on the Tennessee stud. Oh, the Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood, and never was a horse like the Tennessee stud. stud's green eyes turned blue, 'cause he was dreaming of a sweetheart too. We loped right back across Arkansas. I whooped her brother and I whooped her pa. Went and found that girl with the golden hair. She was riding on the Tennessee mare. Oh, the Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood, and never was a horse like the Tennessee stud. Stirrup to stirrup and side by side, we crossed the mountains and valleys wide. We came to Big Muddy, then we forded the flood on the Tennessee mare and the Tennessee stud. There's a pretty little baby on the cabin floor, a little hoss colt laying round the door. I love that girl with the golden hair, and the Tennessee stud loves the Tennessee mare. About 1825, I left Tennessee barely half alive. And I never would have got through the Arkansas mud if I hadn't been riding on the Tennessee stud. I had some trouble with my sweetheart's paw. One of her brothers was a bad outlaw. Sent her a letter by my Uncle Fudd, and then I rode away on the Tennessee stud. Oh, the Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood, and never was a horse like the Tennessee stud.
Hi. Hello. Hey, buddy. Hang on just a minute. Let me look at my map and see where 68 is.
Yeah.
68. Okay, yeah, come on down.
Okay.
Yeah, and it'll be on you right.
It'll be on the right.
Yes, sir.
Let's see, I'm coming down the hill now.
That's right.
And we is coming through passing the first house on the left. Or, yeah, on the left.
As you go down that hill through the trees and all, and you start back up the hill, it'll be on your right.
Be on the right.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
I got just as lonesome as a man could be, dreaming of my girl in Tennessee. And Tennessee stood behind. We loped right back across Arkansas. I whooped her brother and I whooped her pa. Went and found that girl with the golden hair. She was riding on the Tennessee mare. Oh, the Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green.
try and put it on mine, you're talking about another 6 foot trying to hang over. That ain't gonna work. I mean, I could go a little.
Corn don't grow. He just sat there silent, staring in his favorite coffee cup. Saw a storm, mixed emotion in his eyes when he looked up. He said, son, I know at your age it feels like this whole world is turning slow. And you think you'll find the answer to it all where corn don't grow. Hard times are real. There's dusty fields no matter where you go. Son, you may change your mind, cause those weeds are high where corn don't grow. I remember feeling guilty as Daddy turned and walked back in the house. I was only 17 back then, but I thought that I knew more than I do now. I can't say he didn't warn me, this city life's a hard road to hoe. Ain't it funny how a dream can turn around where corn don't grow? Hard times are real. There's dusty fields no matter where you go. Son, you may change your mind, cause those weeds are high where corn don't grow. Son, you may change your mind, oh, weeds are high where corn don't grow. We sat on the front porch of that old gray house where I was born and raised. Staring at the dusty fields where Daddy always worked hard every day. Well, I think it kinda hurt him when I said, Daddy, there's a lot that I don't know. Don't you ever dream about a life where corn don't grow? sat there silent, staring in his favorite coffee cup. Saw a storm of mixed emotion in his eyes when he looked up. He said, son, I know at your age it feels like this whole world is turning slow. And you think you'll find the answer to it all where corn don't grow. Hard times are real, there's dusty fields no matter where you go. Son, you may change your mind, where corn don't grow. I remember feeling guilty as Daddy turned and walked back in the house. I was only 17 back then, but I thought that I knew more than I do now. I can't say he didn't warn me, this city life's a hard road to hoe. Ain't it funny how a dream can turn around where corn don't grow? Hard times are real, there's dusty fields no matter where you go. Son, you may change your mind, cause those weeds are high where corn don't grow. Son, you may change your mind,